Hello, everyone. I hope that you are all doing well and your families are doing well. I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I'm back in the garden and I'm getting ready to do another makeover in a particular area of the garden. But before I do that, hold on just a second. Good morning and happy Sunday. I hope that you're doing well and your families are doing well. Well, I'm on my way to church and in the midst of giving God all honor and glory, I wanted to stop in just to give you all thanks, each and every one of you, for 500 subscribers. I sincerely appreciate all of your support. I appreciate you all stopping in to visit my channel, and hopefully I can stay a little longer this time since I have a little bit more free time. For a few days. So again, thank you so much. I really and sincerely appreciate each and every one of you, and may the good Lord bless you all real good. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so here is the spot. It's just a little area that we carved out years ago. Took out all the grass and put these pavers down. We're going to eventually change this. But right now, until we can change it, I'm just going to spruce it up a little bit and show you how I decorate it. So this is what it looks like from this angle. My garden is right there. And then this is the garden over there. Okay, so this is when you first enter into our garden through the backyard. And so now I'll show you what I'm going to do to clean it up a little bit. So right here, I'm just pulling the grass out of the crevices of those pavers and trying to clean that up a little bit. I could have sprayed some weed killer on it, but it would take too long. I needed a immediate fix. So I pulled up as much as I could. And then I'll take the water hose and wet it down so it could clean the rest of those pieces of grass out. These pavers are, some of them are light, the outer portion of them are dark. Um, they came that way, and then the middle portion of the pavers are a lighter gray. So those have the most debris on them, and so I'll try to get up as much as I can. It's still in the elements, so it's still going to be getting dirty, but I'll try my best to get as much as I can cleaned off. As you can see, I'm not bending too much. I fell yesterday and hurt my knee, so I'm trying not to irritate it. So I'm trying the best I can with what I can do as far as kneeling or bending. And so that's the middle portion right there that I was telling you about, the lighter bricks or the lighter pavers. So I'm just trying to scrub those off because you can see the debris more so than you can see it on the darker ones. So I did the best that I could. I can't bend too much because I fell yesterday, and I hurt my knee, and I can't really bend a lot. But I'll rinse it again. I tried getting out the spots. There are some dark pavers and some light pavers, and I got as much as the debris off as I could. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the furniture back, and then I'll rinse that off. By the way, these Arendondite chairs are from Goodwill. I paid $7.50 for each, and this was about 4 or 5 years ago. So that was the steel. They were green, and I painted them black. So each year I have to touch up on the black because it fades a little bit. But that was an awesome deal from Goodwill. As you can see, this particular chair has a broken arm. We had a storm and a huge limb fell on it and broke it in two. And it's just going to have to stay that way. Nobody really sits in it. It's just in the sitting area. So I have a remedy for that. And it works. So I'll show you how I kind of cover that up in just a minute. That is a piece of wood that I found somewhere in my backyard. I painted it black and I just laid it on top of the, I'm just showing you here where it broke into from the limb. And I'm just going to put that little piece of wood, just sit it on the top. And then I painted that black as well. So it camouflages it for the time being anyway. Right here, I'm just touching up where I can see specks of green in it. Like I said before, the chairs were green when I got them from Goodwill, and I painted them black. So every year, and they don't fade as much, but I'm just touching up where I can see green peeking through. I'm just touching it up with black paint, and I'm going to paint on top of that wood as well. Here I'm starting to bring back some of the decor. That little table I had, I believe I got that from Ross some years ago, and it was in my house. It's the wrought iron. Then I brought it outside on the patio, and now it's in this space. And so I'm just touching up the top of that with that same black paint. Not a perfect paint job, just touching up a spot painting where the black is faded or rusted. That's all I'm doing here.
Now, this is an azalea that I got from Walmart last summer, $5. I did get two of those, so one will go on each end. There's the other there of this space. I need to trim them. I was trying to go for the topiary look, and I'm still going to try that because I've always wanted to try that in the garden. So these are my test runs. Now, this is an old lantern that I had for years. And when I tell you it's about to fall apart, it's literally about to fall apart. But I will keep it until the wheels fall off. That is some white paint that I had that I got from Lowe's. I didn't have any white spray paint, so I'm just going to touch it up with that. I'm not trying to get a perfect paint job, just enough to cover up the rusted or bare spots there. I still want it to kind of look worn, so it's not going to be a perfect painted lantern. As you can hear, it's about nighttime, and this is one of the perfect times that I love to work in my garden. It's so peaceful. You hear the birds chirping. It's just beautiful. I love it. And actually, that's how I felt yesterday being out in this garden, and it was too late. But now I'm starting to decorate. Those two pillows, cushions, those also came from Goodwill last year, or even the year before, I believe. And those were for two, I paid $4. So those are some gray chair cushions. Those two pillows, I keep in rotation across my backyard, but today they're going to go here. Those came from Burlington, and they were two a pack, and they were $17.99. But I am in love with the black and white and the grays and yellows. I'm loving that for my garden. And so next, I'll have another set of pillows. Speaking of yellow, these I've had for a minute. Those came from Walmart. I know they were either $4.96 or $5, something like that. How Walmart prices their items, but they were no more than 5. So I like how the black and white and yellow and the gray look together. I think we're done.